This is another review by the Techie Review Guy. Please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Design, build, and durability. The Soundlink Max looks like a modern mini boombox. A rounded rectangular chassis with a perforated metal grille and a chunky removable rope handle. It's unapologetically substantial, about 10.4 x 4.7 x 4.1 inches and 4.7 4.9 lb, 2.1 quasar depending on the source you check. So it's still portable, but not something you'll forget is in your bag. Multiple professional reviews and retailer listings land in the same ballpark for size and weight, with Bose's own comparison page listing 4.73 H, X 10.42 Igis W, X 4.13 D, 4.7 LeBabZ, Bose Tech Radar B&H photo video. Build quality is excellent. The exterior uses rugged silicone and aluminum, the ports are well sealed, and the whole unit carries an IP67 rating, meaning it's dust tight, and can handle immersion up to 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. Bose adds an important nuance. It's protected against water exposure but not designed to play while wet. Water on the passive radiators can affect performance, which is a helpful real-world expectation setter. Bose. A small but smart touch is the removable handle. It makes the weight easier to manage for backyard carry, and you can swap it for an optional shoulder strap if you plan longer hauls. Colorways have included black and blue dusk, and some regions have carried a third option since launch. Bose. What hi-fi? Setup, controls, and the Bose app. Powered on, pair via Bluetooth, and you're basically done. Physical controls on the top cover power, volume, Bluetooth, play pause, and a shortcut to speaker link button. For pairing two Bose speakers in party, mono on both, or stereo left-right modes, no phone needed once you've learned the button presses. You can also do all of this inside the Bose app, which adds firmware updates and an EQ with bass, mid, treble sliders and presets. Bose. APAC plus 3 Bose, APAC plus 3 Bose, APAC plus 3. Bose also enables multi-point. The Soundlink Max can connect to 2 devices at once, and you can switch playback by pausing one and hitting play on the other. It's the type of quality of life feature that makes sharing the speaker at a gathering painless. Bose APAC. Ports are practical. USB-C for charging and charging out, topping up a phone from the speaker's battery, plus a 3.5mm AUX input for wired sources. It's nice to see AUX survive, many rivals have ditched it. Bose Target. Connectivity and codecs. Bluetooth is solid and modern here, with reviews calling out Bluetooth 5.3 support and common codecs SBC, AAC, and, importantly for some Android listeners, aptX adaptive, often under Qualcomm's Snapdragon sound umbrella. There's no Wi-Fi and no built-in microphones, so no voice assistant or speakerphone duties. That aligns with the product's aim: pure, durable Bluetooth playback with simple app control. Tech Radar. What hi-fi? Forbes. Sound quality? Bose tuned the Soundlink Max to deliver big, room-filling stereo from a single enclosure. Internally, it uses 3 front-firing drivers with 2 passive radiators, Bose's articulated array, to push a wide soundstage and surprisingly deep bass for the size. Out of the box, the signature leans punchy and bass-forward, fun and full, especially outdoors. Yet it keeps vocals intelligible and treble detailed enough to avoid sounding dull. Multiple reviewers call out a presentation that sounds bigger than it looks, which matched the general consensus from early owners too. If you prefer a flatter reference curve, the in-app EQ helps tone down the low end and lift presence. Audio Express Sound Guys Reddit. Across genres, you'll get a confident low-end thump, coherent mids, and crisp top-end sparkle at moderate volumes. At very high volume, like most portables, dynamic compression and bass management kick in to protect the hardware. Bass does tighten and recede slightly as you approach max output. That said, independent measurements still found minimal compression relative to how loud it gets. Sound Guys. If you regularly listen in large open spaces, you can also stereo pair 2 Soundlink Max units. This not only boosts overall SPL, but also improves left-right imaging for more convincing stage width in a patio or living room. It's a luxury move and not cheap, but it's there if you want to grow the system over time. Tom's Guide Bose support. Loudness and dynamics. On sheer output, the Soundlink Max is loud enough to fill a large room or a sizable deck. RT-ings measured roughly 95-96 dB SPL with low distortion charge compression, which aligns with the mini boombox vibe this design targets. Bose's own positioning suggests the speaker is built to comfortably shift from a living room to a backyard without wilting. rtings.com. Battery life and charging. Bose rates battery life at up to 20 hours at moderate volume and specifies around 3 hours at max volume. a refreshingly honest footnote many brands skip. Third-party testing has seen closer to minus 15 under 16 hours in mixed real-world use, which is common for speaker ratings. Charging is via USB-C, and you can charge your phone from the speaker in a pinch. USB-C charge out. Full recharge time lands around 3.5 or 5 hours depending on charger and conditions. Bose, rtings.com Amazon. Is 20 hours class leading? Not really. Some rivals claim 24-30 plus hours, but it's more than adequate for a full day outside or a weekend of casual indoor listening without anxiety. Tech Radar. Everyday usability. Carry and placement. The included rope handle is genuinely useful for one-hand carry from kitchen to deck. On a surface, the rubberized feet and chassis keep it planted, and the landscape orientation fits well on shelves without blocking the radiators. Controls. Physical buttons are large, distinct, and have good travel, easy to operate with wet or sandy hands. The shortcut speaker link button is also customizable in the app for those who prefer quick access EQ over multi-speaker linking. Water and dust. IP67 means little anxiety around pools, splashy kitchen counters, and sandy patios. Just remember Bose's note: don't blast it while it's wet. Let it drain dry for best performance and longevity. Bose. App. The Bose app is clean, stable, and gives you everything essential. Battery percentage, EQ, including 3-band sliders, and linking 2 speakers. It's not overloaded with bells and whistles, and that's a compliment. Bose APAC. What it doesn't try to be. The Soundlink Max explicitly doesn't chase smart speaker features. There's no Wi-Fi, no built-in microphones, and no voice assistance. If you want multi-room over Wi-Fi or direct Spotify Connect, look towards Wi-Fi equipped options like Sonos or Bose's own smart speaker line. Here, Bose focused on ruggedness, sound, and simple controls, and it shows. Multiple reviewers highlight the omission of Wi-Fi mics as a conscious trade-off for durability and ease. Living at what hi-fi? How it compares versus smaller portables: JBL Flip 7, UE Wonderboom, Bose Soundlink Flex. The Soundlink Max is way bigger and heavier, but also much louder with deeper bass and true stereo drivers. If you only need background tunes for a picnic blanket, the smaller speakers are cheaper and easier to toss in a tote. If you want backyard party oomph from a single box, the Max earns its space. Broad buyer's guides repeatedly slot the Soundlink Max as a premium pick for its class. Tech Radar. Versus mid-large rivals: JBL Extreme, Marshall Kilburn III, Sony ULT Field 5. The Bose competes on sound quality and build, trailing some rivals on battery longevity. The Kilburn III can approach 50 hours, or fun extras like LED lighting. Marshall's vibe and endurance are unmatched if you love the retro look and marathon runtime, but the Kilburn's IP rating is lower, IP54, so it's less splash-proof than Bose's IP67. Sony's latest gets loud and can float, but Bose's controls and ceiling are standouts. TechRadarRtings.com. Versus smart speakers, Sonos Move 2. Sonos brings Wi-Fi, AirPlay 2, and multi-room, but it's heavier and more expensive. If you don't need the smart broadcast features, the Bose gives you a simpler, tougher take with AUX in and charge out, which Sonos omits. Tech Radar. Value. At launch, the Soundlink Max retailed around $399, firmly premium. It's not unusual to catch sales at $299 during big retail events, which significantly sweetens the deal, especially if you dream of stereo pairing too. If you're on a tight budget, mainstream picks like the JBL Charge Line will give you terrific bang for buck, but they won't quite match the Bose for clean, large-scale sound and build refinement. Sound Guy's Tom's Guide. Who it's best for? Backyard hosts and patio people who want a single speaker that sounds big, stays clear at high volume, and shrugs off dust and splashes. Listeners who value simplicity. Physical buttons, a stable app with EQ, AUX in, and USB-C charge out, without juggling voice assistants and Wi-Fi networks. Folks open to expanding, you can buy one now. Add a second later for true stereo. Bose support. If you want a featherweight toss-in-the-bag speaker, look smaller. If you want a Wi-Fi multi-room hub, look elsewhere. If you want a rugged premium Bluetooth workhorse that makes music feel larger than life from a single box, the Soundlink Max delivers. The listening experience in practice. A few patterns emerge as you live with it. Outdoors, the low-end presence persists better than many competitors of similar size. Kick drums land with satisfying weight, and pop EDM gets that clubby undercurrent without turning to mush. Vocals sit forward enough to stay intelligible over conversation. Indoors, moderate volumes hit a sweet spot where the Max sounds authoritative yet unforced. Acoustic and jazz benefit from the stereo spread and stable mid-range. Rock and hip-hop appreciate the punch. If you find the bass a hair generous on near-field desks or on shelves, nudge it down in the app EQ. At party volume, you'll hear that smart bass management. Lows tighten and pull back to prevent boom and driver stress. That's normal and frankly preferable to bloated distortion. It also tracks with independent measurements, showing low compression for how loud it gets. tings.com. Battery reality check. You can truly get a long day's use at background to moderate levels. If you crank it for hours, don't be surprised to see closer to mid-teens in runtime, which matches lab-style results. Bring a USB-C power bank if you're planning an all-nighter away from outlets. The speaker can also top up your phone if the phone dies first. Artings.com Bose. Water moments. Pool splashes and beach sand are non-issues. Just let it dry before you resume top volume sessions. That small habit will help preserve consistent performance. Bose. The bottom line? The Bose Soundlink Max is a premium, purpose-built Bluetooth speaker that prioritizes sound, toughness, and ease of use over smart bells and whistles. It's expensive at MSRP, not the lightest to carry, and its battery life, while very good, isn't the class leader. But the combination of build quality, IP67 sealing, practical ports, AUX plus USB-C charge-out, multi-point, stereo linking, and that big, confident Bose tuning makes it one of the best buy it once and enjoy it everywhere. Portable speakers in its size price bracket. If you're choosing a single all-rounder for patios, cookouts, and indoor listening alike, and you don't need Wi-Fi, the Soundlink Max is easy to recommend. Big, rich, room-filling sound for the size with convincing stereo, spread from a single enclosure, minimal compression at high volumes. Artings.com. Rugged build plus IP67, dust-tight, immersion-rated, and a useful removable handle. Travel ready without babying it. Bose Plus One. Practical ports, USB-C charging, and charge out for your phone, plus 3.5mm AUX in, rare and welcome in 2025. Bose Target. Modern Bluetooth with SBC, AAC, or aptX. Adaptive support, stable multi-point connection to 2 devices. Easy party, Chian stereo linking. Tech Radar What Hi-Fi? Bose. APAC Bose support. Good app with useful EQ and clean controls. Simple, reliable day-to-day experience. Bose APAC. Pricey at MSRP, $399. You may want to wait for sales, although deals do appear. Sound Guy's Tom's Guide. Heavier and bulkier than pocket portables? Bring around the house portable, not everyday backpack portable. Bose. Battery life is very good but not best in class. Expect oscillate 15-16 hours in mixed use versus the 20-hour spec, and less if blasting. rtings.com. No Wi-Fi, microphones, or voice assistants. Great for simplicity and privacy, but not for smart home or multi-room fans. Living at CA. Bass management reduces sub-bass at max volume to protect the hardware. Audible if you often listen at full tilt. Reddit. If those trade-offs fit your needs, the Soundlink Max is a superb long-term pick for powerful, durable, and fuss-free portable sound. Thank you for watching the video. If you made through the whole video, I would love it if you could leave a like on this video and leave a comment as to what else you would like for me to review. And if you wouldn't mind using MindLink to go through Amazon, it also supports the channel.